If you're researching tractors right now and you're anything like I was in the subcompact category like this one is, you may be considering whether or not you actually want the backhoe attachment. It's not an inexpensive attachment by any means. I think right now for the John Deere, this is the 260B for the 1025R, and I think it also goes on the 2025R. This is between $6,000 and $7,000. So it can be a decision that's not easy to make. You know, for me it was, am I going to use this enough to justify the cost that I'm going to be putting into having this attachment on the tractor? Now, I'm not doing anything huge with it. I'm not digging pools or foundations or anything like that. But for the things I am using it for, I haven't regretted it once. They may be small tasks, they may be 5-10 minute operations, but without the backhoe, it would take me a lot longer. I'd be doing it by hand, and I probably wouldn't even get to some of the projects to begin with. There are a lot of questions and things to consider, of course, for yourself on whether or not the backhoe is going to be the right attachment for you. I can only speak for myself and my own experience and what I'm doing with it right now. Sorry for the washout and the sun behind me. All right, much better. I'm walking out to the front yard now because I actually have a stump out here that I want to dig out. Let me turn it around. So it's nothing huge. This is probably a good, I don't know, 10 inch, 10, 11 inch stump. Again, not huge. However, the ground out here is quite compacted. There are a lot of other roots going through the ground around it for these trees that are just too large for me to drop on my own and too close to the house. This is a pine that I would eventually like gone. This one we did ourselves here. Anyways, that's today's project. I'm going to utilize the backhoe to take that stump out of the front yard. I've got a few more out in the woods from actually the previous video I put up, so if you want to go watch that, I was dropping some dead trees out there. Again, smaller trees, but the stumps are still out there and they may or may not be in my way for what I want to end up doing out there, so maybe we'll dig those. First things first, we're going to get to the front yard, dig that stump out. I'm going to get some soil, cover the hole over, and then that's going to be a reseeding project for the spring. So it's just going to sit the way it's going to be over the winter. Well, we got out of the hole. I'm not gonna lie to you, that took about 20 to 25 minutes to dig this guy out of there. There's a lot of roots, and I had to work around a lot of the roots to these bigger trees that are right here as well. So, I mean, it wasn't just like soft ground trying to pull it out like it would have been out in the woods where all the ground is kind of loosened up and everything. Out here, it's pretty hard packed. These are all pine trees, so the roots are going everywhere. But all in all, I mean, for the size of what this is, and taking about 20-25 minutes, I'm actually very happy with the results of using the backhoe on this. Couldn't have done that by hand. I don't know how I would have gotten that out. I probably would have had to just cut it down and try to stump grind it on my own. But it's out. Now we gotta fill that hole. Well, there we have it. Dug it out, got it out here in the woods. I gotta go fill that hole in. My battery on this camera is actually dying. I didn't charge it last night like I wanted to, so I'm gonna go handle filling that hole back in. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to those of you who have already subscribed. If you haven't, please consider doing so. I'm going to be doing a lot more projects like this, just little things with the tractor, showing you how it works and how I'm using it. I hope you enjoy.